advances will come from its ranks, but occasionally important information is discovered, synthesized, and disseminated by persons outside the formal medical research structure. Such is the case for Ginger Wakeham and Marshall Mandel, MD, about whom you will soon read, and many others who followed their lead. Congratulations to you for seeking new avenues in healing. Congratulations also to the children and resolute families described in this book who brought tics and related disorders under control without the use of drugs. New treatment options. Fortunately, new information takes the treatment of tics to a new level. A growing understanding is emerging of how lifestyle, diet, and the environment, as well as alterations in immune system function, can affect symptoms. The research community has shown little interest in non-drug treatments, and for this reason, related studies are often unavailable. Yet clinicians and patients are now reporting successful interventions for tics without the use of standard medications. This book shares this comprehensive information with the public. You will learn how medical experts and families pursued their own investigations that resulted in these discoveries. Here you will be given the tools you need to begin your own search for help. How our movement started. This book has its roots in an effort that began in 1986 when a bright and resourceful parent, Ginger Wakeham, began an informal network to share information from physicians and patients on non-conventional therapies for tics. Ginger's inspiration for this effort was personal. She had helped her son, Griffin, conquer severe Tourette syndrome without the use of drugs after regular medications had failed. Ginger assumed physicians who used traditional therapies would be fascinated to learn about her son's dramatic recovery and similar reports from others who used dietary changes, nutritional supplements, and a specialized allergy treatment plan. Instead, she met strong resistance. Specialists either ignored her or insisted she was wrong. The start of Latitudes and ACN. At Ginger's request, I stepped in to try to help. I soon found myself in the role of investigative reporter, questioning and documenting the new insights and discoveries in this area. In 1993, I built on Ginger's efforts and launched Latitudes, a health publication featuring more than 20 nationally known consultants in the fields of integrative and alternative medicine, and later founded an organization built on the same premise. We started by networking with leaders in the field and began aggressively collecting recommendations and case reports related to new ideas for treating tic disorders and Tourette's. This information is now published on www.latitudes.org in a newsletter that continues to be the leading source for up-to-date information on treating tics and accompanying disorders without standard drugs. It soon became a top priority to share these findings with others. From this movement grew the Association for Comprehensive Neurotherapy, or ACN, which was registered as a nonprofit organization in 1996. The name of our group was chosen to reflect the philosophy that therapies for neurologic conditions, or brain disorders, must often be comprehensive to achieve best results. A multidisciplinary approach is often required for true healing to take place. Groundbreaking survey results. The ACN has been in the forefront of exploring reports about factors that cause tics to increase and alternative approaches that may be used to reduce them. In Chapter 4, the groundbreaking results of our new ACN Tic Trigger Survey are announced. Survey results present the elements that most likely trigger tics, all based on our readers' experience. The survey focused on potential aggravating factors, many of which are as yet unrecognized in the standard literature. Completed by more than 1,790 patients and caregivers, the results provide valuable insight that can help explain what may be aggravating the tics or twitches affecting you or a loved one. Results of a separate ACN-sponsored survey were recently published in a research journal, Nutritional Supplements and Complementary Alternative Medicine in Tourette Syndrome, Journal of Child Adolescent Psychopharmacology, 2004, Issue 14, pages 582 through 89. Results of this survey reinforce the fact that large numbers of people are turning to treatments for tics that do not require drugs, often with good results. Open-minded collaboration. The information in this book is the culmination of our interaction with talented and dedicated physicians.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.